Welcome back. In the previous part, we had some free time, and I was quite excited about that. Which means we now have the option to upgrade stuff. So, we need to see about upgrading stuff here, I feel, because potions were good. It would be nice to get those up as well. Skills, I think we're fine, because we got Tsubasa and Takumi leveled up quite a bit. And I feel like they're very powerful for what we're doing. Like, we can get more there later, but we need a lot of BP for that. These things do not need BP. We need items, but we need the requirements up. So I'm thinking the spring trap is the way to go first. Because there's been moments where it's like I really would have actually liked more of them. This as well, the explosive mines, they've been very, very useful. The fences, obviously, always useful as well, but it's like spring trap's the one that's a bit behind, so I'm thinking linguistics and Gaim. Linguistics and Gaim. Ah, 6 commander absorptions. Like, oh. Just looking at the commander absorptions. Okay, right, so report card. We need literacy and creativity. Okay. Got the creativity there. Is there anyone around who's still got literacy? This is another thing as well. It's like, can't do it the gift way. Let's check the library, because we're after literacy, really, at this point. Library! If anywhere's going to be literacy, it's library, isn't it? There is that 18 section over there. It's like, what the hell? Read a book and study. Time will pass. Linguistics. Literacy. I'll try reading this book today. Literacy history of the Tokyo Residential Complex. Tokyo Residential Complex bookstores have rows of literacy works from the old world that were published before. We were able to preserve works written by such literary masters as Soseki Natsume, Ryonosuke Akutagawa, and Yasunari Kawabata. On the other hand, there are countless other works that have been lost. Historical novels are one example. Works based on both Japanese and international history have disappeared along with the entire genre. Oh. This was carried out by the Tokyo Residential Complex Secretariat Security Division starting... There's a reason. Members of the Security Division passed through every literary work and thoroughly... anything based on humanity's previous history. Based on the security law enacted in year... of the residential complex calendar, this... was meant to... the public's interest in the subject. Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. Once they censored, redacted is more like. Reading this book increased your literacy by 5 somehow, even though like half of it's not there. Maybe that's why we got 5, not 10. Free time! Free time! Free time. We'll go finish that book. It's just a book. It's just a book. Alright, linguistics. Thank you. I'm still in the middle of this book. Finishing can increase my literacy. Right, so we should go into day 89 now and carry on where we were. I'm not going to keep coming back right now, by the way. That's in between the parts in the future. We've already seen this. And then we got to the free time of day 89. Up and Adam tropes, time to rise and shine. Right, that's where we were. So, let's see. Yeah, we'll go spend some time with Tsubasa. Seeing as he's very interested in her at this point. Did you come to use the gift-o-matic too, Takumi? Talk to you. Came to make some sanitizer wipes with the gift-o-matic. Also a mop and a bucket and rubber gloves and a plastic bag. So basically a set of cleaning supplies. You're doing some tidying up? Yeah, it's been a while. So I've got it everywhere. Got what everywhere? Come on, you know about my condition. Oh. Right, she must have puked for some reason. I know she can't help it because of her condition, but it's gotta suck to have to do all that cleaning whenever she gets sick. After spending some time together, you understand Tsubasa better now. The report card's wish list has been updated. Technology! free time. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, this will be good. Like, if this is a section of free time, I could keep coming back to this point. It's just like I could do several bits of free time together and then go back and do it again, then back and do it again, then back and do it again. It's like, yeah, go with Tsubasa again. Although I should see about a gift, to be honest. Because I want to see about that bonding thing we were told about. That'll be interesting. So, filters. I'll go with machines, because this is a very... Microtransmitter. Analytic machine? No. Oh, there's the noise cancelling. Headphones. I don't feel like these are appropriate, especially that. Yes. It massages you. Yes. You can just get a whole limousine. Okay. No, I do want to stay there. Just want to change the filter, because it's like machines is good. It's just not exactly what I'm after with Tsubasa. Go vehicle. Haven't we given her that before? Yeah. Maybe, like, considering the amount of parts it says it has there. If not, I can always go back and do it again.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Oh, there we go. Affinity went up by 5. There we are. At ease, soldiers. Time to rise and shout. Wait, no. Vexness didn't show up today either. Perhaps it's taking her longer than expected to get her troops in order? Well, that's good news for us. The later she and her army show up, the more time we have to prepare. It's okay. It's gonna be alright. We can do this. We can beat them. I repeated my mantra to myself over and over as I got into bed. It's all I could do to live each day, clinging to the belief that we'd be victorious in the end. Day 90. Up, troops, try to rise and shine. Our 90th day of Academy life. Vexness was definitely going to attack us within the next 10 days. Need to get prepared so I won't have any regrets when she shows up. Yes, we've got 3 days of free time in a row. And I'm honestly curious now. Because again, I could constantly come here and do just a simple exploration.
Move out!
Get quite a bit there like that. It's like, okay. Like, get back to this bit. Do it again. Right? Just constantly do that, and I'll get so many resources by not really doing anything. It's honestly like kind of freeing in a way at this point. Like after having like gone so long without any free time to now have the ability to just do this on a whim, and then you can go back and do it again and do it again. It's like, oh, thank you. Kind of appreciate it like so much at this point where it's like it's just opened it up. It's like, yeah. Because again, it's like simple exploration.
Move out!
It's like, yep. It's like, sure, we'd get more by going out and exploring, but we don't need to. Like, we'd had 2,000 BP there, so it's like, okay, we'll go back again. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll use the day properly. Like, doing something else. I just want to see, like, how easy is that? Like this part and the last, it's basically like just me exploring the idea of like what we can do with these 3 days now. No, I was going to be like, right, chapter select. Like, no, I haven't even done the exploring yet. Like, no. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so simple exploration.
Move out!
We had 2K. There's some stuff. It's quite lovely. BP as well. Oh, it's quite good, that one. Alright, go back, use the day properly. Day 90. It's Groundhog Day. It's cold out there. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, we're just gathering resources doing that. So now it's like, right, what can we do here? Can we get anything here? Like, we did get a bit of BP. So we still need stuff there. I was thinking Yugamu a little bit. I think this is the one with more attack, so I'm thinking, yeah, you. Oh, nope. Wait, what's that anyway? Debuffs enemies in front of you with a large area, inflicts attack and movement down. Like, Yeah. I kind of want the voltage gains, really. It's like you... Like, we still need linguistics up. Right, let's use the extra day to get linguistics up, then. So, where were we with linguistics? Literacy and creativity. It's like, creativity is there. That's quite an easy one. It's like, yeah, literacy is there. It's like, we need to get literacy. Right, to the library. Bum 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 bum. Right, do we get that one again? It's like, yeah. Wait, what do we get if we try again? Maybe I'll reread this book. I might get a new discovery. Do we still get it? Literacy by 2. Like, ooh, literacy's gonna be hard to get up. As a result of who's dead, essentially. Just check the metal shop, because we did get, again, it's like a few materials, so... We get the electrified fence up. So it's like, we're stuck on grades, really. We need a free time where everyone's alive. That's what we need from other routes, and we'll use that one like I've been using this one. Because then I can get everything I want. Like here we need more resources. And we can get quite a bit up, like Power Panacea, but we need the Gaim there. Maybe we should see about Gaim. We do want the report card. Gaim. Endurance and mobility. Well, you'd be perfect, mate, but alright. A shame, shame. Again, it's that case of like, stuff I want. It's like, would be... I got the training room. Let's just, again, see about the affinity with Tsubasa. We'll go for that route, because I feel like we'll be okay. Based on, what we have. Yeah, go vehicle again. Maybe should appreciate the gloves. Not 100% on that, but we'll have a go. She does drive, you know, her skill and everything.
This is nice. I can really have it? Thanks, Takumi.
It's like, yeah, I mean, you got your van, or Jeep, or whatever it was. Yeah. Another day with no attack. This must be what the calm before the storm is like. Still doesn't feel like the cusp of a final showdown. Just Come on and try it already, Vexnus. You're gonna lose. Day 91. We'll carry on forward now. Like, we've messed around. We've seen what we can do. I think it was wise to do that. Because now we know what we can do. Yeah, more training today. Yeah, we just got like a block of free time now. Nice. Nice. Again, I'm gonna go with the Tsubasa approach. Because this is the thing, even if we get to Vexnus and I can't do it, it's like I don't have the ability. It's like I can come back. It's not like I'm screwed. I could just come back now. Like before, it was like I need to win. There's no way around it. I go back. It's like when I'm stuck in the same position. I'll give her a scooter. Like, why not?
This is nice.
Yeah.
I can really have it? Thanks, Takumi.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. She didn't like that at all. Nothing in terms of like the skills, etc. Just the affinity, which is what I'm after. The affinity. Try and find something that's actually appropriate for her now. So, let's see here. Keyword. Like maybe she'd appreciate cleaning stuff. A person could fit inside. Doesn't. Oh, I didn't want to come out of it. I wanted to go back to the filter. Professional. Handy, maybe? Handy. Maybe not there. We had handy. Yeah, maybe professional. Toolkit. Clearly that'd be good for her.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
I think we have some idea. Bond up! Now what happens?
Remember how I told you my grandpa runs a workshop? He works on all kinds of stuff there, but mainly cars. His hobby is making his own custom cars. And before you ask, no, he doesn't race them on the highway or anything. But he does test drive them someplace else. I eventually got to help with them as well. My folks got super mad about it when they found out, though. I wish I could get my license and start driving for real. If I start dating, I want it to be with someone who owns a ton of awesome cars.
Well, Takumi, you need to get some cars.
Oh, wait. People like that are usually on the wrong side of the law. Or am I being prejudiced when I say that?
They could just be famous.
Whatever. I'll just buy my own cars. All I gotta do is win the lottery first.
We should buy her a lottery ticket. Or make one in the Gift-O-Matic. What does the bond do? Don't remember if it said. I was too excited by the free time. Everyone's gotten a lot stronger in the last few days. If we kept going like this, the invader army would be no match for us. With that thought in mind, I started getting ready for bed just then. Oh. Who could it be at this hour? I opened the door hesitantly. Standing on the other side was... Kamyuhn? It's pretty late. Did you need something? Kamyuhn's face was twisted in agony. What is it? I intercepted the wireless comms just now and ascertained the size of Vexnus' army. Really? How big is it? Much bigger than I had anticipated. The Supreme Commander's claim about having the strongest army in history was no idle boast. So what are you saying? If she comes at you with the full force of that army, your chances of victory are 0. 0? That's an exaggeration, right? We won't know for sure unless we try. We know! We need to give my calculation skills more credit. Not only is the army massive, they also have procured a large amount of extinguishing agents capable of putting out the wall of fire. And do not forget they have Vexnus is leading them. battle is as good as lost already. I was hit by a wave of dizziness and almost collapsed on the spot. Should I even burden the others with this new revelation? It supported me because they believe we could fight off Vexness together, but now, that is why I've come to you. I have a proposal that can avert total annihilation. A proposal? You mean there's still a way out of this? There is, and it's incredibly simple. We activate your escape pod before Vexness arrives. We need blood, though. The pod, but we're sitting ducks right now precisely because we can't make it work. Only Vexness has cryptoglobin strong enough to power it now. We need not remain fixated on her. You have cryptoglobin of far greater power than Vexness can ever dream of right here in this academy. The Divine Infant. Oh. That is true, but no. No. Never heard him called by that name before, but I knew who she was talking about. His face immediately surfaced in my mind. You mean the baby in the defense room? In the defense room on the 3rd floor of the academy was a baby in a capsule. The undying flames being produced by the baby's body around the clock were also being stored in missiles. It would take 100 days for all the missiles to be filled with undying flames. That was the reason we were here defending the academy. How do you know about him? Have I not already mentioned I once headed the intelligence department on the other side? I am more familiar with your secret weapons powers than anyone else. In fact, I would venture to say I know more than you and your friends. You have not even been told the half of it. Yeah, I gathered that. Powering up the escape pod will be trivial with the cryptoglobin of the Divine Infant. Nevertheless, there are risks involved. Once the baby is dead, the protective wall of fire around the academy will disappear. Vexness is likely to seize that opportunity to launch her final assault. However, given the current size and scale of her army, it may not be so nimble as it once was. Vexness and her army don't factor into this. We're not killing the baby. Her anger is warranted. This is undoubtedly an illogical measure. But Takumi, even if you do not kill him for this purpose, did you know he'll be dead in another week anyway? Wait, that kills him? Oh no. The missiles he's creating in that defense room are ruthless weapons designed to raise all life on this planet, including him. Yeah. If the baby was going to die on day 100 anyway, maybe it wouldn't be a crime to kill him just a few days before. Essentially, you're presented with a similar thing you were at the beginning with Ato. And look how bad everything went. So... No, absolutely not. Can't ask me to kill a friend. We haven't seen him in ages. Even if we haven't seen him in a while, he was still our friend. So what if he was destined to die in another week anyway? Killing him ourselves is out of the question, indeed. You are perfectly justified to feel reluctant. It's not a path I would willingly tread either. But hear me out, Takumi. As cruel as this may sound, might it not actually be your duty to kill the baby? My duty? Why is that? Why, you ask? It is obvious. Because you killed my mother, Eva. That was Nozomi, to be fair, but... I do not hate you for what you did, since my mother chose her own fate. But now that you have stained your hands with her blood, you are obliged to keep going in the same vein to the very end. It is irrational that you could kill Eva yet refuse to kill the baby. My past sins continue to haunt me even now, driving me into corners and forcing me to make unpleasant decisions. No, her logic doesn't work, to be honest. What Kamyuhn said made sense. No. Unless Undying Flames dude came to us and be like, right, use my blood. Then it's the same, but he hasn't. So it's not the same situation. No. It was my duty as Eva's killer to kill the baby as well. No. You don't need to take action right away. However, do remember that time is running out. I'll be waiting in the underground storeroom. When you feel ready, bring the baby's body to me there. No. Nope. Kamyuhn left me alone in the room to think over her proposal. I threw myself into bed and stared at the ceiling. But I couldn't think clearly. I just couldn't. Day 92. We're not doing that. That's going to be the choice that's coming. We're not doing it. No. Banana troops, time to rise and shine. I laid awake in bed until morning. unable to sleep. What I needed to do was simple enough. I had to kill the baby. That was it. Go into the defense room, kill the baby there, get his cryptoglobin. Could I really do that morally? No. We hadn't seen him in a while, but he was still our friend. I felt a sudden desperate urge to see the others. Got up from bed, started to wander around the school in search of my friends. Good morning, Takumi. Mr. Sumino, you came right on time. Ima and Kako bounced over to greet me the moment I stepped inside the cafeteria. Please, try this. What is it? A special kids' lunch my dear sister and I came up with.
I want to make something like this for the street kids once we get to the artificial satellite.
You know, I kind of like the kitty plate, assuming it is a kitty plate. Could be a Snorlax, I suppose.
Feeding hungry kids on the streets is going to be our way of atoning for what we've done.
I mean, yeah, but we probably need a bit more than that. This is actually delicious. I'm sure the kids will love it. Considering how adventurous the twins had been with their cuisine, I'm surprised at this attempt at a more conventional dish. They were serious about what they said, and were already working toward it. Once we make it to the satellite, we'll volunteer to distribute food to any children in need. We really should balance out all the bad things we did here. Some good stuff, like, yeah. That's a key thing in all this as well. You gotta think, like, Takumi needs to start doing some good now. So he can't go along with Kamyuhn's idea. And what could be better than helping children who were just like us in the past? I finished the kids' lunch Ima and Kako had made me, then left the cafeteria. I peeked into the library. Like, what are you doing here, though? Anyway, I peeked into the library to find Nugamu poring over a stack of books on the table. Like, what are you reading? Just, like, medical books? Potentially? Takumi dropped by for some morning reading, too. Yeah, I thought it would be nice for a change. What are you reading? Medical books related to biology. I'm going to relearn everything from the basics. How else can I become a good doctor, right? You weren't joking about the doctor dream, huh? Dream job, you say? Ideally, I'd like to do something medicine-related. I think I've taken enough lives. So I want to use my knowledge about the human body to save lives instead. Like, yeah, that's pretty much the difference I'd say at this point. Is just that idea of, like, you need to start doing good, Takumi. Like, we can't go along with her idea. She'll probably complain, because, like, she's got a twisted view of being like, you need to make it up to Eva. Like, but not that way. Not that way. Yeah, I'm retiring from the assassin business. I'd already resolved to do it the day I made Kyoshika take that poison. Oh. So you really are, like, trying to make amends that way.
Next time, I'll be on the life-saving side. It's the only way I can atone for what I've done.
We turned back to the medical books solemnly. Yugami was already making plans for the future. I didn't want to distract him and headed out of the library. Darumi was typing furiously on a keyboard in the war room. Oh, it's just you, Takumi. I'm busy writing. Talk later. Writing what? A novel? A scenario, you silly goose. Remember I said I'd make the best in the world? What a stupid question. Infiltrating a Roshi company, of course. I'll start as a janitor and work my way up to become director of my own project. Then I'll flood the spineless adventure game industry with erotic fantasies. I always thought I'd start working on it after getting back to the artificial satellite, but I can't stop this momentum now. I've been so caught up, I've already pulled 2 all-nighters in a row. Hey! Drumi's eyes were shining with life. It's hard to believe this was the same girl who was frequently talking about killing herself only a few days ago. I'm glad to see you're so passionate about it, but why the sudden urge to start now? Because this is really the only thing I can do. My whole life's been a steaming pile of crap. Crappier than crap. Then one day, dawned on me, maybe I can write something that touches the hearts of those whose lives are just as crappy as mine.
Maybe my story can even be something that brings comfort to others.
Aww.
Then I'd be just like Mistress Hideko.
Terumi. Terumi was trying her best to carry on Hideko's legacy in her own way. Her legacy of saving others. I watched Terumi hammer away at the keyboard for a while longer before leaving. I heard sounds coming from the metal shop and decided to peek inside, where I saw Nozomi. She was on a sewing machine, working on a piece of clothing next to some giant bombs. Morning, Takumi. Morning. Are you making clothes? Yeah, I was thinking of making Kamyuhn some street clothes. That priestess dress doesn't look very comfortable. You're really stepping into your big sister role, huh? Nozomi was always so tense before, but now she seemed completely at peace with herself. I intend to do for Kamyuhn everything my mum couldn't for me.
I'll cook for her every day, dress her up in pretty clothes, go out together, and also, oh, so many things. I just can't wait to get to the artificial satellite.
To Nozomi, living a peaceful life with family was what happiness meant. I watched her work on the dress for a little while more before taking my leave. Takumi, I finally found you. Tsubasa ran up to me when she spotted me walking down a hallway. What's wrong? What's the emergency? Check this out. It's my attempt at the perfect house layout for our roommate situation. Aww. So there's going to be one question with that one, isn't there? I know I'm probably jumping the gun, but once I got started, I just couldn't stop. She showed me the layout she had drawn up and explained how it would be furnished. The TV definitely has to go here. It's the only space we can fit a big sofa big enough for all of us. No east-facing windows in Yugami or Darumi's rooms for sure, since they're nocturnal. Your room will be in the corner for more privacy, so no one will hear us when we're alone together. Oh. Seeing Tsubasa smile so radiantly as she talked about our life together warmed my heart. I wanted to reach out and hold her closer. Well, do it then, to protect her and give her the brightest future ever.
For all of this to come true, we'll have to beat Veshness first, but that's no problem. She and her army will be no match for us.
Yeah, we'll all make it happen. One way or another. Everyone's already taking firm steps toward their futures. I want to make sure they all get to the artificial satellite and start living those lives. But to do that, is killing the baby and taking his cryptoglobin really the only way? No, we can beat Vexness. If Vexness and her army really were impossible to defeat, it was our only option. Does that make it right? I knew the answer, of course. It didn't. Should I send everyone to the artificial satellite, even if it means doing something terrible by killing the baby? Or should I take my chances and rally everyone to face Vexness's final attack? I have to make a choice. What am I going to do here? Well, I've already said what we're doing. It's like, nope. Nope. Not doing it. Kill the baby? No. It's like, we already discussed it. Nope. We'll face her head on and see if we can win. It's my future. No, I can't kill the baby. Killing him wouldn't lead to anyone's happiness. It was the hard lesson I'd learned during my last 100 days here. I didn't want to make that mistake again. I have to let Kamyuhn know my decision. I headed to the underground hangar where Kamyuhn was waiting. You want to face Vexnus head-on? You do not know what you're talking about. I've told you. Your chance of victory is practically nil. Practically. I know it's going to be ridiculously tough, but I'm still doing it. It has to end here. I want to at least do it on my terms. Powering the escape pod by killing the baby and using his blood. Nothing good can come of that. Stop your delusional thinking. We are fighting a war here. You should always take the path with the quickest solution. The one that will bring the most benefit to all. The quickest solution. That's exactly why it should be avoided, I think. Yeah, that's right. Pardon? What are you mumbling about to yourself over there? Listen, Kamyuhn. I killed a traitor by the name of Eito Atsuki on my second day here. Yes, this is what I was saying. He was cunning and evil to the core. I was so sure I couldn't let him live. I thought the quickest way to solve that problem was to kill him. Thinking back now, that was when this hellish nightmare began. Like, yeah. So I was destroyed. Gaku was murdered. And then the whole killing game business began. Eito even reappeared when he should have been dead. Also, he could take revenge on me. If it means killing an ally, the quickest solution should never be taken. That's what I believe now. You're right that we're fighting a war, so killing the enemy is more or less expected. It also means we have to look after our own. Killing an ally is an idea we should never entertain. You're picking now to spout foolish sophistry. The bottom line is that you are reluctant to take a life, yes? No, it's more like he's rejudging his choices. I ask that you recall our conversation last night. Even if you let the baby live now, he will die in another week anyway, burned up by his own flames. He does not have long to live either. We ought to burn the last embers of his life in a way that means something. Yeah, I actually have an idea about that. Can't we bring the baby with us when we leave? I don't understand. The baby's being kept alive in a capsule inside the defense room right now. Do you think we could transfer the capsule to the escape pod? I'm hoping to bring him along with us to the artificial satellite. If anyone can make that happen, it's you, Kamyuhn. Exodus is gearing up to attack, and you want me to think of a way to keep a baby alive? This is lunacy! Your priority should be keeping your allies alive. That's exactly what I'm doing. The baby is one of my allies. I didn't want to kill any more of my own. Or stand by and watch them die. Those were my honest and true feelings, yes! Have you been brainwashed by some strange cult, Takomi? I've had enough of you. I can no longer count on your assistance. I have no choice but to carry out the deed myself. Before I could say anything in response. Well, long time no see. A hazy flame appeared along with Ghost Boy, the spectral manifestation of the person we'd been talking about. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Did Vexus send you? It's okay, Kamyuhn. He's one of us. This is an avatar of the baby in the defense room. I placed myself between Kamyuhn and the Ghost Boy before speaking to him. Haven't seen you in a while. Thought you were too sick to manifest yourself. To inform you about something, I will keep it short. I'm not feeling very well right now. Not feeling well? In what sense? Right, you can't tell because in this form, basically I'm sick. How did that happen? There's a particular space known as blood space in this world. It is a distinct space filled with cryptoglobin energy. However, a malicious aura from the future has been seeping into a certain part of that space. Yeah, like what happened with that? My true form, the baby, is being badly affected by that aura. This may sound strange, but the blood space corruption was purified a little while ago, and I suddenly recovered. It's gotta be the Eito situation, right? Because it lines up. I'm not exactly sure what happened. His recovery was probably related to the end of the invader hunt somehow. Maybe the corruption was purified after the malicious entities had all died out. For the last few days, I had been going around school every night to gather information and figure out the reason for my sudden recovery. Imagine my surprise when I saw you discussing my assassination with the girls last night. I've been following this, you since yesterday to see what your decision you would end up making. That's creepy, stop that. I was honestly surprised by your decision. That you would let me live. You, of all people. Of course, what sort of person do you think I was? Serial killer. What else? You killed Eito in cold blood before you even did anything on day 2. I didn't say anything at the time, but I held the deepest contempt for you after that. Dude! I'm starting to think I got it wrong, though.
Oh?
Have I misunderstood you this whole time? If I have, then I'd like to apologize for my mistake. There's no need for that. I don't blame anyone for despising someone like me. But I think I've grown as a person. I've become more human-like in the last 100 days. Growth. Something a perpetual baby like me will never get to experience. Not yet, maybe, but there's always time for that in the days to come. You can do all the growing you want on the artificial satellite. What? Can I really go with you? I haven't done anything to really contribute to the war effort. It was too optimistic for me to be recognized as an ally at this stage. To do something about it. Join us. Then do something about it. Join us in the final defense battle as a fellow soldier. How about that? Can you do that? The number of invaders we have to deal with is beyond imagination. We won't be able to handle them on our own. If you join us, our chances of victory will be higher than before, even if it's only by a little. Isn't that right, Kamyuhn? Do not be absurd! A single soldier won't be enough to make up for the sheer difference in numbers. All they have to do is bulldoze their way in. It's game over for us. There's really that many of them? Anyway, you look at it, it's a world-ending number. Okay, then, how about this?
I increased the strength of the wall of fire to block out as many of them as possible.
Oh, there we go. You can do that? I've never tried, but it should be possible. The blood space is overflowing with energy right now. When the malicious order was purified, clean energy took its place. If I infuse that energy into the wall, then just maybe. Kamyuhn, if the wall becomes stronger, will that give us an advantage? Yes, the number of enemies that can make it through the flames at any one time will be greatly reduced. If we can split up the army, bottleneck the troops in advance, it will greatly improve our chances of victory. Yeah! We had stumbled upon a path to victory completely by accident. Yeah. The baby had been the final piece to the puzzle. Very well, Ghost Boy. Do not delay. Start increasing the strength of the wall right now. If this strategy succeeds, I'll make sure your physical body gets to the artificial satellite if it's the last thing I do. Yes, of course. I'll give it my best shot. We got a plan. He disappeared in a hurry at Kamyuhn's urgent command, likely to begin strengthening the wall of fire. The moment I decided to rescue someone who'd been destined for death, a new path had opened up to us. It was like it was meant to be. This was the path I should have taken from the start. I should have chosen to save lives rather than take them. I hadn't killed Ato back then. It was too late for regrets. I had to focus on saving the baby. A way to take him out of the defense room and up to the artificial satellite with us. That's what we needed to figure out.